Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. It's been a few days since I uploaded because I've been uploading on my other channel. Um, y'all will hear about that very soon. I actually haven't, man, forget all that. Look, we going straight in. Man, we got 6ix9ine gets into a heated racial debate with Riemoh. So we got to be careful about these racial debates. I don't know where this is gonna go. We know how 6ix9ine can be. So you know, straight in. All right, let's get it, y'all.
I'll tell you what.
Oh, 1 second. All right, here we go.
I'm gonna take this conversation to a dark place because it's the elephant in the room that nobody wanna talk about.
This early into the conversation?
In Chicago, and we're talking about Chicago. People die everywhere, but let's talk about Chicago, right? I'm from New York. People
Niggas
die in
do
New
die
York.
every day, B.
Like there's 13-year-olds, 16-year-olds dying in New York. In Miami, I live here now. There's people dying too, but let's focus on Chicago. How many people died, would you say, from the 2012 era, 2011 era, right,
Crazy.
to 2026? How many moms lost their sons?
A ton.
A lot.
It'll be hundreds and hundreds.
A lot.
Is
What
that
you
Mama
mean?
Duck? They got Mama Duck up here for the conversation? Look at Remo. He probably processing the information, but bro just
From that era or all
Nah,
together?
just
like
all
just staring
together,
off.
just general and
Five
period.
is the drill culture,
Yeah,
bro.
what would you say?
I would say hundreds.
Hundreds, maybe 1,000,
I would say
Huh?
hundreds.
maybe like 1,000.
I would say
high
But
hundreds.
said maybe 1,000. Jesus
High
Christ.
hundreds,
Yeah,
would you say?
just like the lost kids to the streets in that. That sounds like a lot.
Well,
to
I
me.
think
it's
say
more.
I
I
could
think
say
it's more- I think it's
that
more
I
than-
knew
I don't
from
think it's in the
that era
hundreds.
That I knew.
Like, let's talk about the
Y'all think it's been 14? I'm talking about 14. Y'all think it's been 1,000 murders in 14 years in Chicago? Let's see if AI knows. What? For 13 consecutive years, bro.
let's talk about the kids. Let's talk about the people, right? Kids, men, grown adults, whatever. I don't, people, right now we're asking a question, how many people you think died from 2011 to 2026? But we're just thinking about like the names, right? We're talking about like the Newskis, the Wooskis, the Fredo.
Not
like,
Wooski. Wooski still here.
okay, then,
Wooski still
you know what
here.
I mean? Like, I don't know the names.
Right.
But like the big names people.
No, bro, you ain't speak that on somebody that's still alive. 6ix9ine.
Right? But what about the people that we don't even know their name that just are like they're
Facts.
casualties to the war,
or
right?
guilty by association.
This is part, and as fucked up as it sounds, this is what I'm saying. We don't. The elephant in the room is that this is black culture. It is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? When I sat down with Bank, right? When I sat down with Bank, the question was like, yo, why you think people hate you so much? Right? And I said, well, I don't know. I think, you know what I mean? People pick and choose who they want to hate on. And I said, nah, I think it's because you a Mexican, right? And I'm like, well,
Y'all
that
minorities
no,
too.
but that shouldn't be a thing.
But also, bro, I'm just gonna be real, bro, and I can only speak for myself and the people that I be around, bro. That has never once in life been a thing, bro. And I be hearing Hispanic people say that, Mexican people say that. I'm not Mexican, so I can't really speak to it, but I can only speak. I don't see that, bro, in real life. Again, I'm not Mexican, so they may, that may be their experience, but I've never seen that. I've never seen, you know, anyone that I know discriminate on Mexicans. You know what I mean? Like, nor have I ever seen a Mexican have to go through that. But I'm sure they have, their own experiences. I'm just saying. So, and I feel like that's a common topic in hip hop. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't see that, especially down south.
I know
That
black
shouldn't
people.
even be said because, I mean, my thing is, right? If I,
Say what you got to say.
no,
man.
I
Let
am,
it
but
out.
I want you to understand and put it where it's like, no, but nah, bro, it's different. Nah. If I came in here disrespecting you, I wouldn't expect you to disrespect me back, right?
Yeah, for sure.
If I came in here with an attitude, or if I came here acting like not wanting to say nothing, I feel like it'll throw the whole energy of the mood off because you get what you give out,
Yeah,
right?
that energy.
It's just period. That's just the rule of life. You get what you. If I disrespect
This
you, I expect.
completely off topic, bro. My boy. Oh man, my boy Trap Lord Ross is in here with their mirrors on and the lower chain. Oh, shout out Trap Lord Ross, man.
If I hit you, I expect you to hit me back. That's just life. So what Bank said was
Those
like,
are
yo,
mirrors, right? I ain't
you
tripping,
a
right?
Mexican, and me looking at just Chicago, I don't see no other race killing off sons, brothers, fathers
Them black.
than black people.
You are so true about
But it's the elephant in the
mean,
room is like, oh well, stay out our business.
No,
No. But I'm not saying you. I'm
where's he?
saying that's
I might have had to
that's
see the
something
whole interview.
that has to be addressed because when I told Bank, I said, yo, why people like so hard on me? And he was like, cause you a Mexican. I said, well, who killed Pac? Who killed Biggie? Who killed Nipsey? Who killed Pop? Who killed Young Dolph? Who killed XXX? Who
Another
killed
black man.
just another black man? But who betrayed 6ix9ine? Who bit the hand that fed? Who bit the hand that fed all these people? Everybody around me was black.
Hold on.
So
What
my
you?
thing was, and it's like the truth hurts so much that it's like, right message, wrong messenger. No, it's the way you say it. No, let's focus on facts.
But what you trying to
Let's
say
stop. Let's stop being dumb. It's like, oh, but you know what you signed up? Why you don't take the 47 years? Because I'm not gonna be stupid for you. Like I'm not. If you're not giving me loyalty, I will never sit down 47. Oh, but you know what you signed up for? Yeah, I signed up.
though? I can't say I don't agree with that part, right? But where is he going with this?
I signed up for being real with my niggas. And even I was said it in Kicker, like the song. I'm like
You ain't signed up to go to
said,
jail for
yeah,
no
I didn't. No. I if I had to take my time and I did it on the lie detector test, I would have took it. If niggas didn't backdoor me. But you know the haters watching this right now, the truth just is so it hits them in their chest so much that's the thing. There's no in black culture. There's
No loyalty.
This
Yeah, you gotta watch how you say that though, cause like
No, you can't watch how you say it because
tell you
I feel like this is why the game is so fucked
But
up,
in
bro.
a way, hold on, let me say this.
No, let me
'Cause
say
you-
this. Let me
No,
say
hold on,
this.
because you made a point.
No, Remo.
He said
Remo,
the
But
point.
you said, all right, hold on. I want to untouch on.
Remo
but
ain't going.
let's dissect it. Let's break it
yeah, let's
down.
break it down.
Cause I'm
Remo
never the
ain't
type
going.
like and you know.
All right, let me-
I'm never the type to be like, oh nah, but you know my situation off camera. Like off camera, you know my situation. My
Yeah.
right, like I don't even want to get there because it looks like I don't have to say that. Y'all know my body.
All right, but
like,
this,
you know what I mean?
this the thing I'll say though, when it comes, because you saying like, you making it seem like all black people biting.
No, not all, not
Because
all.
like, your right hand right now is
yeah,
John,
but
is
that's
a
what I
black
said.
man.
I don't want to say that.
But I feel like the you was fucking with back in the day wasn't really your in the first place. So
Yeah,
that is
1000.
more, it ain't more of a
Take
black
me-
thing.
Take me out
You
the
were
situation.
more loyal
no,
to them.
No.
So
yeah,
why
I'm
should
more,
you be loyal?
I don't feel like it was more of a black thing,
That's
though.
why I said
You
black
over.
culture. You
I
get
could
it?
never do it.
Remo, hear me
Nah,
out.
that's anybody culture. Shit,
All
that
right,
ain't
so
just
take
black.
me out. Take me out.
Yeah.
We're talking about
Yeah.
culturally. Take me out.
Okay.
Take 6ix9ine out the equation.
Yeah.
Trap
Telling
Lord
on
ain't
Dirt
said
right now,
nothing.
his man's right. Take me out.
Yeah.
Who telling on him?
Nigga, that's
But
just.
it ain't. It's more.
Let me see what he gonna say, cause that's not even a color thing, bro. That's, excuse me. That's a crime thing, right? The mob told on the mob, like that's a crime thing. There's no loyalty amongst thieves.
Proximity. Of course, this nigga live in the
Proximity,
hood where there's
right.
predominantly black people. Majority of your friends are gonna be black people.
All right, so my thing is you getting money now. You taking care of these. Why they backdoor you?
My point
They
is,
You get it, though?
They asking the wrong question. No. Why they backdoor you? Because kind of like how you said earlier, I'm not gonna be dumb for you, right? Now I feel what you're saying. You like, if bro did all this, bro's taking care of us, this, that, and the third, be loyal to him no matter what. That's a whole different discussion. But I feel like the wrong questions are being asked. Why do you have all that money and y'all are doing crime in the first place? Let's get to that. Why you have all this money and you doing crime in the first place? Why are y'all still doing murders? See, I can't wait to get this pape, like the real pape, and show y'all how to stay out the way. Show y'all how to be laid up with some bad shit. Out the way. Beaches, traveling the world, getting more pape, putting this shit on, investing, starting like.
But let's
shouldn't
not,
even
no, but
live
let's
to that,
focus.
no
No,
way.
but I'm just saying the culture don't want to talk about the elephant in the room. And Charleston White said it best. Like, yo, we are our own enemy. When y'all start realizing, like, this is we. The reason music is dead is that we're not focusing on what's the problem here. Like, it's f***ing up the game,
Real
bro.
Die with Duck. Let's start there.
Like, shout out to Duck, but like, yo, bro, who killed Duck, bro? Like, why does it hurt to talk about it?
And
Like,
they killed him over words because he ain't know not now one of the motherfuckers.
you get it? Like,
personally,
we
and they
can't.
never did
And
nothing
yo,
to them.
and I'll tell you this, like, this has to be said, and I know I'm saying it for a reason, and it's gonna hit, it's gonna strike a nerve with some viewer, and it's gonna start changing. Riemoh met me before. Ross met me before. I do not, and I'm saying I don't say this like applauding me. This is not a good thing. I don't do that. Riemoh met me. He met me. I walk around. I just got here. There's no security at my house right now.
And ain't.
You have a beautiful house.
Thank
It's
you.
all my
So
son
my
wanted
thing
to do
is
for
like,
his mama.
I don't do that. I don't say the things I say and then have 5 guards, one standing there, one standing there, one standing. I don't do that. And God, look, how many moms lost their sons? Hundreds, thousands, right? Why am I still here
By
though?
the evidence.
I'm
Because
out and
God
about.
got
I'm
a
in Vegas. I'm
purpose
here
for
for a
you.
purpose. And we
God
need to
got a
start opening the
purpose
eyes
for
that
you,
this
baby.
culture is f***ing up the world right now, bro.
But you participated in the culture and helped.
1000%.
And I helped a lot of brothers out. Like that's
But
what I'm saying.
also, but you, a lot of niggas probably wanted to join the gang and do shit that
but
you
but
was
that's what
doing
I'm
too.
saying. Name one guy. All right, so name one brother I did Grease.
You said what?
Name one brother.
what's
Name one guy. All right, so
Probably wanted to join the gang and do shit that
but
you was
but that's
doing
what I'm
too.
saying. Name one guy. All right, so name one brother I did Grease.
You said what?
Name one brother.
why I almost said Miss Duck. Why Mama Duck keep chiming in every time Remo got something to say? I'm trying to hear bro's point of view too, because that is accurate, bro. Imagine how many young minds, how many people saw 6ix9ine making that blood shit look cool, right? It was cool when you did it. I think that it really starts with the parents at home anyway, because man, music is so powerful, man. When I started going down the wrong path when I was younger, music definitely had a huge part to do with it. Um, but at one point in my life when I was like much younger, my granddad didn't even let us, he didn't like listening, he didn't like hearing rap in his house. We couldn't play certain things like just out loud, like around my granddad. He wasn't going for that. You know what I'm saying? And so, I definitely think it starts with the discernment. I definitely think it starts with, um, the discretion of the parents, what they're allowing their children to look to, listen to, and partake in, and also having those talks and explaining certain things to their children. Um, but with that being said, it's like, yeah, bro, don't influence or take part in it and then turn around now and be like, it's the culture, it's the black culture. Like, bro, you participated in it and still continue to do that. I'd respect it a little more if bro was like, hey y'all, we do this shit, but we just rappers, we entertainers. You know what I mean? Don't believe everything that we're saying. It's art. I'd have a lot more respect for it, but don't do the shit, still continue to do the shit, and then turn around and be like, well, y'all's culture does. Like, come on, bro, that's kind of whack, bro.
I did Grease. Like in my
Yeah, like-
trial where it came out where it say, oh, nah, like I took care of everyone.
I'm not saying that, but what I'm trying to say is, essentially, you contributed to probably wanting to being in the gang too.
Facts.
At one time when you was running with Treyway and all these blood
But that's a fact.
kids was running around, wanting to be 6ix9ine, so you
I-
don't know who you influenced. So like in a way, you kind of contributed. If
Of
you gonna
course,
say
nah,
that.
I did contribute it, but I made sure while me
But you
contribute.
ain't a though. You a Mexican.
I know,
nigga,
I
you
know,
what
I
I'm
know. But me not. But this is what I'm saying. We should not look at it as like. That's why I said take me out the equation. Like look at Gucci Mane. He lived his whole 10-year, his whole career talking about. I don't even know a Gucci Mane song. Then I wanted to rap it, but hold on. He lived his whole life rapping, and there's probably niggas right now in Louisiana prison, Indianapolis.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car.
prisons all over that looked up to Gucci Mane, you know what I mean? And then when he get in a situation, you know what he say? Oh, I'm a businessman. You can't outgrow, like you told me, I contributed, you can't outgrow the seeds you planted. He planted them seeds from 2006, 2005, all the way till now, and now you want to be a businessman. You can't, like, that's what I'm saying. Take me out the equation. Take me out.
All right, so, all right, because now they losing me. We didn't gone from black men killing other black men to what is the topic at hand here? What is the real discussion? Is it they backdoor they mans or Gucci planted these seeds and now he turned around and told too? Are we saying he's wrong for that? So because he planted the seeds where he should continue to live that life and continue to uphold these street codes? What is the conversation here? So now we're gonna start chastising people that do the actual right thing because he planted seeds. Now, granted, the same thing applies for him. He could also come out and be like, look, I've grown, I've the things that I did in my younger life, I realized, you start to get a little older, you start to get a little wiser, you start to realize that that's not really it. That's not how the real world actually functions. Okay, I respect that. But it's like, and I rock with 6ix9ine. You know what I mean? I think that bro he goes against the grain. Y'all know I rock with that. Um, bro is the underdog. I always, I got that from my granddad. I always root for the underdog. So, but this sounds like just a continuation of what, of the um what do you call it? Just the campaign that bro has been on, for a very long time now. And it's like bro's salty that everyone is kind of against him, you know, because he told and everyone else did the same thing. But what is the actual discussion that we're having here?
I feel like
All right, so just say this, right? I'll take my responsibility. I'll
They
take my
don't want Breed. They
responsibility.
don't want Breed to get into these conversations. I'm telling y'all, bro. When we get up there, listen. I'm trying to tell you, gang. Uh, 1 second.
Because I came from Alabama and just put on a New York jacket. I'm from New York. I'm born and raised in New York. Born and raised. Me being from New York, that's my culture too. Like nobody
Yeah,
can
but when you talking, sometimes it sounds like you like
no, but that's what I'm saying.
yourself from it a little bit.
No, I said take me out so you can understand it.
All right.
So if you take me out, the equation, it's really, you can't go back and say, but you take me out so you can focus on the problem. The problem here is that
So you saying black people the problem?
That's what I'm trying to get at.
they're a big problem, yes. Who killed her son? Black people. Who killed Nipsey?
He's
Black people.
saying
Who?
they are
This is
their
we killing.
own enemy.
Look, we killing each other off.
That's
You know
all
that,
I'm
right?
saying.
Can I take? So let me take myself out. 'Cause I'm not black.
enemy.
They killing each other off.
Yes. And
We right now, if everybody was alive, you know what I mean?
Nah, we have to do better, but I feel like the delivery, in a way, it sounds like you contributed, but then like now
Thank you.
you're removing yourself from it.
No, I said take me out so you could see it.
Yeah.
Like anyway.
And I'm not arguing
no,
that
No,
black
I know
people
Riemoh. I know
ain't-
Riemoh.
yeah.
But on the comments, you gonna see like the way same way I told Bank.
They not
Bank
gonna
thought this. Bank though he cooked
Or
me.
they
So
might.
when he seen the comments, I pre-analyzed the comments. Right now in the little 5-minute conversation we was having, they gonna be like, nah, Riemoh, 6ix9ine, you're not hearing him though, because it's like a little kid, right? If a 7-year-old walks in here and in front of all of us, he's speaking to me and said, 6ix9ine, your breath hot. In front of everybody, and then everybody is quiet. Sometimes the truth hurts. It's not about rewording it. It's just the truth shouldn't hurt. The truth should, the truth should be like, all right. It's like when your girl tell you a problem that's going on in a relationship, right? Yo, you not paying mind to me, or you going out every night. I shouldn't feel, if I know I'm doing wrong, so let's move that and say, yo, let me take myself out, because obviously I'm not black. Black people are black people's most, y'all your own enemy. And then when someone comes in like me, y'all try to put all the fingers go like, look at him. Because y'all don't want to take accountability. So y'all.
Bro. All right. Oh my God, bro. I can't wait. Oh. Man. Oh. Listen. If you are watching this video and you are not subscribed, bro, subscribe to my motherfucking channel, bro. Cause bro, we gotta blow, bro. I cannot wait to have these discussions, bro, with these folks, bro. And I already said, bro, I rock with 6ix9ine. Nigga, it's not because you're Mexican. It's like, bro, Jesus, it's like, bro, nobody is gonna really. It's like, bro, where are the people with the minds, bro? Everyone gonna sit around, and we know that the 6ix9ine can be overbearing in the conversation. I can too. I got that same exact quality, bro. So I'm not going for none of that. But what you not gonna do is sit up here and act like that's the reason why, bro. The reason why is because you created enemies with everybody, nigga. You ran around trying niggas, doing antics, going to people's city, doing this, antagonizing people, popping your shit, making yourself the number one most hated, right? I don't have a problem with it, but you did that in real life. So then when you gave these folks ammunition, and you told in a fashion that the world can see, right? Because they do hold each other accountable, right? To an extent. There are favorites and people do pick and choose, and that happens with everything. I say all the time, bro, this fake street shit culture, like, bro, the shit's fake as fuck. It's not real. There's no real morals. There's no real values. It's not actually built on anything, right? So what happened is there's cracks. It's flawed. It was a flawed system from the beginning, and what's happening now, for the first time, since probably the word snitch was even broadcasted, that we're seeing that it doesn't have any real merit, that it was never really built on anything, and that you know relationships do matter and people will sweep certain shit under the rug, right? We're seeing that. But with that being said, bro, it's a ton of black people who are getting held, to the fire as well. Look what they tried to do to Gunna. And in my opinion, Gunna didn't even like really tell for real. If Gunna told, Thug and everybody else told, right? But for you to be doing all this you doing and then really try to make it like you Mexican, it's like you making yourself believe that. I can't think of one artist off the top of my head, no artist, maybe of all time for that matter, that came out and their whole campaign was like going at everybody. At everybody? No alliances? Maybe a couple, I ain't gonna say none, that's absolute, but a couple here and there. Man, listen, bro. We're gonna have some real discussion with these folks, bro.
Well, so, maybe. But look, y'all got T.I. on the stand. Y'all made an excuse. Y'all got Gunna on Crime Stoppers and T.I. on Crime Stoppers. Y'all made an excuse. Y'all got Young Thug interrogation video. Y'all made an excuse. 50.
I don't know what Mama Duck doing. That's a black queen. She done lost 2 sons. Like, we gonna, but like, what are you just gonna let nobody gonna hold him accountable? I don't really expect Trap Lord to do it, man.
Everybody know Irv Gotti, Supreme Team, Feds. Y'all made an excuse. But when it's 6ix9ine, there's no excuse. It's like, yo, let's grab all our fingers and go that way to throw the
And then you in the music industry. You know this shit is built on relationships, bro. The fans, bro, and the people just follow it. I don't know if y'all know this, because I don't even think I've spoken on this in this channel, bro. I might have alluded to being an artist, but like, bro, I was in a situation and all that. You know what I mean? It may not have been a major deal, but I was signed to an ex-NFL player. So, and I have a lot of industry connections, this, that, and the third. One of my songs charted and all that. So it's like, bro, if you're even remotely in this industry, bro, I got partners, like most of my partners, have never had a deal. They're independent artists and grinding and trying to work their way up. But, bro, anybody in this industry understands that. It's relationships. No matter who you name, Irv got it. Bro, all these people have connections and relationships, especially in higher places, bro. Bro, you were antagonizing niggas. You were going at niggas, trying to expose niggas. You were doing. And then when you give them a reason to be like, see, look, everybody gonna do it. Nigga, it's not because you're Mexican. Look at Cardi B. She may not be Mexican, but she's something. She's Hispanic. You feel me?
off. Facts is facts, bro. Bro, and like I said, bro, like I said,
it's some snitches that got black snitches that got completely jousted out.
Finesse 2
Thank
times.
you.
Paperwork
That's what I was
came
just
out.
saying.
Hear me out. Finesse 2 times paperwork came out. Nah, but he funny though. Boston Richie got dropped by Future.
I don't even
Still
think
hot
he's
right
dropped
now.
by Future.
So y'all pick and choose who y'all. This is what I'm trying to say. And bro, I don't give a. I'm like.
You do give a fuck though.
Y'all know this. I'm getting money and I'm still alive and I like God is. I know God has me here for a reason. I don't know if it's one day leave all this behind and follow His steps but you gotta understand.
Boston Richie's not dropped by Future, by the way. He just dropped a song less than 2 months ago. I hope y'all can see this. I could really just look it up on the computer, but I don't feel like doing that right now.
People out there that it's a truth that they do not want to hear, and I don't know why we just don't talk about it. Maybe it's right message, wrong messenger. But bro, it got to be said. That's why there's so much picking and choosing the game. Why we don't just talk about the truth? Why don't just focus on what's the truth? You know what I mean? Now, if it's like,
I wish I
what's
could
that
be
shit?
up there.
If it's leveled, I
coming.
get it. But it's not even leveled. Y'all winning by a landslide. Y'all taking black people out more than any other race.
I can't argue on that.
And I'm talking about
Right.
our
Man, Riemoh, come on.
black
He
kings.
right, though.
I'm not talking about, just say, because they matter too, just a miscellaneous dude from New Orleans or Texas or a black dude from Seattle. We talking about y'all take New Orleans because they matter. Talking about people out more than, it's not even leveled. Y'all if focus on what's the truth. Don't just talk about the truth. Why don't just focus on what's the truth?
I thought Trap Lord fired
You know
that
what I mean?
dope
Now,
up.
if it's like what's that shit?
That boy on
If
them
it's
pokes,
leveled,
ain't it?
I get it. But it's not even leveled. Y'all winning by a landslide. Y'all taking black people out more than any other race.
I can't argue on that.
And I'm talking about our black kings. I'm not talking about, just say, because they matter too, just a miscellaneous dude from New Orleans or Texas or
that gotta be some
or black
weed,
dude
the way
from
Trap
Seattle.
Lord hit that.
We talking about y'all taking out black kings who could have movements. When Nipsey died, there was marches in LA. I'm bugging? So my thing is, y'all not taking out.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside.
I might have to skip this one, man. We might have to skip to the end. I'm just like, they said heated discussion. I ain't seeing no back and forth.
And I'm not saying there's not white on white crime, Spanish on Spanish crimes, but we're not taking out our leaders. Like, these are leaders in the culture. You get it? That's all I gotta say, bro. Like that, and if you guys want to pull up facts, you know me. I don't like talking and then not having no facts follow with it. But
hey, to dig deeper into
and to say I hate doing this because it looks like a cop out. Like when Post Malone on Breakfast Club, or like when Mexican OT, like, yo, why you say that? Like, and then I gotta my girlfriend. I don't do that. We don't gotta do that. But Riemoh, you know my right hand, and we take a bullet for each other.
Yeah,
we outside with each other every day, no security, no nothing. Yo, bro, what we doing? I went to jail and word to everything. Son took a hammer out, and my bro ran back and said, go. The nigga could have blasted him right in his face. I see, like, I went to jail for this, like, literally in January 6th. So, like I said, I don't want to say that because it shouldn't be my defense. My defense is the truth is the truth.
So let me dig deeper into the Gucci situation, because
I might
you're
need
making
to
a
go back
wider,
and
more
watch this
political
whole
point.
thing.
But like,
It's not political. The point I made is the truth that nobody wants to talk about. It makes everybody uncomfortable.
But so in a way, it's almost like you disrespect Gucci for being fake about his persona, but then it's like you kind of made it like you basically put the battery on a lot of people's back to. See, like
the narrative just changes.
Yeah.
I disrespected Gucci because Gucci has something to say about me.
he got hella lyrics about, you know, he would never tell all this type of stuff. So yeah.
So
For
my
sure.
thing is like,
For sure.
like the first
And we're not
10
gonna
minutes of
negate
this
that.
interview is like you will speak on somebody's situation till you're in that situation. So
I agree with
again,
that.
when I spoke on Gucci, it's like Big Bank said it best. You can't outgrow the seeds you planted. If I today just say, I've raised both of you, right? I raised both of you.
No.
I started smoking cigarettes
I'm not
at the
hearing
age
none
of,
of this.
you guys are 10 years old. I started smoking cigarettes.
No.
You
I'm not
guys started
hearing
smoking
this.
cigarettes because you look up to me. Then at 30 years old, I stopped smoking and condemn y'all for smoking. You showed me that. You get it?
But
Like
they
you
always-
no, but everyone
But who-
has room to change and grow.
Right.
Why is it like, you know what I mean? Like you can't, if I abuse an animal right now, hit him, just say a pet, right? That pet, when it gets rescued and goes to a nice family, when they go to touch him, that's real. You know what I mean? So you can't go rap all this gangster, and at the end want to change to a businessman and say, oh nah, I gotta make a police report for insurance.
I agree with that, but what is the alternative? You're not coming with any solutions. I feel that I came with more solutions than what you saying. You have to change, bro. Or else you're just gonna keep perpetuating this fake crime shit. This fake street shit. So you can speak on it and openly condemn it. Right? But I ain't heard Gucci out here call. Maybe 6ix9ine taking it personal because he said Gucci was talking about him. And I didn't see that. I'll take his word for it. I'll take that, at face value. But you're not coming with no solutions, gang.
Asked, Big Bank said it best. When I robbed, they had to respect it. You can't run and tell police.
Let me ask you this: when you got picked up
Come
in
on, Trap Lord.
2018,
Come on.
how much time was you facing? 40-something years.
47. No, I pleaded guilty to everything.
Nigga, he said,
So
how
when you
long were
first
you
got picked
facing?
up though, and you just after you was talking about they dirty bloods, was there even a moment where you was like, "I'm gonna hold it down for these guys"?
Nah, hell no.
You knew straight away. You was like, "I'm getting out of this."
Nah. You so a lot of people don't understand this, and the people just think that
shit.
like it's like there's Instagram lawyers, there's comment lawyers, there's everything. You know me, I talk facts. You can look it up. Even if you tell the feds everything, your 5K1, your Rule 35 gets shot up the ladder. So your prosecutor,
I don't
your
know what
United
none of
States
that
attorney,
is, so,
who's assigned to your case, may want you as a cooperator, but it has to go to their supervisor. Their supervisor goes to the attorney general of your region, of where your case is at. Yeah. And then the attorney general signs off on it and sends it to the White House.
damn.
So, because remember, it's USA versus Hernandez, USA versus Combs, USA versus... So whoever gets the opportunity to cooperate, the White House approves of it. So a lot of people don't know that. So me telling you and then people making jokes like, yo, I already knew I was going to get out. You don't know because you could literally say everything and the feds is like, nah, we want you. You could say whatever you want, but we want to say we gave 6ix9ine 47 years and he had to take that. You get it?
Yeah, I get you.
That's how the feds work. That's how United States works when it comes to prosecution.
So obviously Gucci Mane kind of, he planted a lot of them seeds. What do you think about Pooh Shiesty's?
I'm gonna go back a little bit, y'all. My
know
bad.
that. So me telling you and then people making jokes like, yo, I already knew I was going to get out. You don't know because you could literally say everything and the feds is like, nah, we want you. You could say whatever you want, but we want to say we gave 6ix9ine 47 years and he had to take that.
So there ain't no deals
get
in
it?
the feds?
Yeah,
I don't
That's
know.
how the
Somebody
feds work. That's
who
how
went
United
fed or
States
understand how that works,
works
chime in. 'Cause
when
I
it
don't-
comes
I don't know.
to prosecution.
So obviously Gucci Mane kind of, he planted a lot of them seeds. What do you think about Pooh Shiesty's specific situation? Like, do you look at him as like, he really crashed out, Gucci shouldn't have told on him? Or you feel like Gucci kind of, even though
Good
he's
question.
getting disrespected for switching up on his principles, he kind of did what he's supposed to do as a businessman now, you don't respect it? Like, do you respect what Gucci did, even though?
Nah, I don't respect it.
But you would have been saying you wouldn't have snitched back in 2018 when you was first with the Bloods before the arrest, right?
Yeah.
That would have been
I
your
took a lot
mentality.
of tech tests. I mean, I'll do another one. I don't go. But like literally, when Aiden and Ben the Don and Neon asked me, "Yo, if they didn't want to do you wrong, would I have took that time?" Yeah, because I knew I would have lived good. I know the time would have went. You know, whole.
You know, and if I had jumped into real estate 10 years ago, like I'm in it now, I'd be a millionaire already. Bro, what the fuck are we talking about? If this and if that. Bro, that's not what happened. You don't know what the fuck you would have did, bro. It's easy for you to say, man, yeah, I would have did this. If them folks didn't do you wrong at all, but them folks were like, bro, you finna do 47 years behind this shit. Bro, you don't know, like, man, bro, listen, bro.
Quick, because I'm around people that we made history.
And I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. There's nothing in my mind that makes me think, and again, we'll never know. But there's nothing in my mind that makes me think that bro would have did almost 50 years, bro. Multi-millionaire, bro. Probably some of the baddest hoes in the world around, bro. Man, get the fuck, man. Stop it, bro. Stop it. Stop it, bro.
I know I'll be good because I'm well protected in there, but I knew if y'all was backdooring me out here doing all the shiesty that y'all doing,
What finna do no 47 years
chance do I
behind that
have
shit?
in the jail? You see,
And it ain't even just him. It's not exclusive to him. That's not what I'm saying. I think most people, nigga, I wouldn't have, nigga. Stop, bro.
Lanes, right? Tory Lanez didn't cooperate. Tory Lanez wasn't in a gang. Tory Lanez allegedly shot at a girl, didn't even hit her. The bullet hit the floor and got stabbed by a MS-13 guy.
But for what though?
Bro, I think people want you to be retarded. Like, I think genuinely people want you like, nah, take it, bro. Like,
that's what you're
right
saying about
now,
Gucci, though.
I don't see nobody saying free Casanova. When was the last free Casanova post you seen?
It's been a minute.
When was the last free Shotty post you seen?
I don't think I've
When was the
seen
last?
Free Shotty.
Okay. When was the last Rondo number 9 free that you seen? That the media's posted. Like, people forget you. Being in prison is like you're dead. Like, you know what I mean?
For sure.
So I'm not about to be dumb for the public. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, when people told me, yo, you went to Chicago for 15 seconds, 7 seconds. Yeah, because my job is to entertain you. You're very entertained, right? My job is not to die. Like, you know what I mean? It's not.
I feel that part.
So I think people
1000%.
think I'm dumb. Like, it's like, do what we want you to do so we can laugh at you. Like, look, a dude called me a rat, right, in the mall, August 8th of 2025, takes out his gun, right? He's like, yo, if you wasn't with your family right now, I'll kill you. This document. You've seen the document. And then I defend myself. No, but I defend myself, right? That's the situation I just said with me and Don. Yeah. I defend myself. We beat him up. And I go to jail for it. He just trying to kill me.
What if you could make
Man, that was a lot, man. I don't even really need to give too many closing remarks because I definitely spoke my piece throughout the video. As a black man from the United States of America, from the South at that, right? And I tell people all the time, you have Atlanta and you have Georgia. I'm from Georgia, bro. Right? There's a difference. I've been in Atlanta for like 12 years now, though, so I'm fully aware and of the culture here. But with that being said, it's like a lot of the stuff he was saying was real. Us as black people, man, we got to clean up our own community, just like every culture has to for their um how every culture has to do exclusively to their culture. However, there's not too much I can say because I think that I really would need to see the full interview to see how that came about because I'm kind of lost. I'm kind of not all the way following. It sounds like bro is saying, you know, um, black people are black people's biggest problem. Okay, we get that, but it's like, it's like you feel like, well, y'all said this about me and y'all did this to me and y'all, casted me out, but y'all are doing this, that, and the third for the rest of them. And it's like I don't hear anyone saying like, bro, you kind of brought this on yourself. It's not because you're Mexican, my nigga. It's because you created nothing. You created more enemies than you did friends. You know, so that's my 2 cents. Y'all let me know if y'all agree or disagree. Let me know if you agree with what bro was saying, and he was speaking all facts. Yeah, like I said, man, I actually, I like bro. I think that he is the underdog, and I think that he goes against the grain of what you know the the good old boys and the go along get along gang do, right? So I like that part. But if I was up there, we would have had a real conversation about this, especially if you talking to a black man about like what our issue is, right? And cool. We need to talk about it. It needs to be discussed. Like you said, right message, wrong messenger. Why do you feel so compelled to be the one to say it? Which I don't have a problem with, right? Truth is truth, cool, whatever, whatever, whatever. But like what? So I stopped there because, like I said, maybe if I saw the whole interview, maybe those questions would be answered. And so maybe at some point I'll go back and try to catch the whole interview. That's it for me, man. I'm out of here. Um, if you haven't already, subscribe, man. You know, um, let me know y'all's thoughts, man. Is bro cooking? He's speaking facts. Am I completely wrong? Am I cooking? Am I speaking facts? Y'all let me know. Subscribe, notification bell, all that, like, comment, and let me know your thoughts, man. Till the next one. Peace.